Okay, I'm gonna make this in an attempt to help beginner runners like me, or new to running, whatever. Where I'm at currently, I have a 230 something day run streak. That's a minimum of a mile every day. Um, my wife and I just ran a half marathon last Saturday, 1 week ago from today. And 1 week from today, I have an ultra marathon. It's called the Kettlefoot race, Kettlefoot something. It's 31 miles. So that'll be my first ultra. Never run a marathon, but I have a run streak. I run 6 to 10 miles every week for a long run. And then, like I said, last week, and my wife did a half marathon, so that's 13.2 or 13.1. So I'm jumping straight from there, partially thanks to David Goggins asking, why are you training for a half marathon, train for a marathon, or train for an ultra marathon, whatever, you know, big goals, I guess. But that's where I'm at. I am in, like I said, 230 something day run streak. So I have a pretty good cardiovascular built up, pretty healthy. I eat clean, whole food, high protein, you know, watch my calories, drink a lot of water. Just bought these. Let's see if I can't flip it, whatever. But these are the Hoka Speed Goat 7s with feature socks. So that's the first trail shoe that I've ever bought. So trying those out today. I'm at mile 5.5, 6, somewhere right here in local park. It's got some hills. Just came across a snake. I'm gonna throw that in here. But that's where I'm at. And this is 1 week from the ultra. So next week, I'm gonna try to get some videos on the trail. Try to document what I use for fuel, how my feet do, if I have any blisters. This vest, this is just it's got the 2 flasks, go birds. It's got the 2 500 milliliter bladders or flasks, whatever, those tucked down in there. This is like I said, $30 vest from Amazon, and it's got a big spot in the back if you wanted the big bladder on the back. But these are 2 500 milliliters. My plan is to have this side is going to be my electrolytes and sodium, whatever else. This side's going to be just water. I'm going to carry some salt tablets, some goo gels, and some honey stingers. And there's an aid station every 4 miles, so that's convenient. And I think it's a 15.5 mile loop, so 15.5 miles once, and then again to get to 31 miles. So that's where I'm at. I'll try to. I'm not a YouTuber or anything, but I'm gonna try to get some clips just to document how I do during the run, before and after the run. We'll see how it goes. Let's go. Okay, just hit 17 miles. Feeling, legs are getting heavy, but as far as feeling, I feel pretty good. But I caught a second wind there from 14 to 15.5, and stopped and took a couple shots of Coca-Cola, and
ate a Rice Krispie treat, took one of my salt tablets. That's the first one I've taken. And to this point, I've only had 2 gels and 2 waffles, I believe. Maybe just 1 waffle. This one is just water. This one is electrolytes. And I'm on the first time I put half a pack of liquid IV in this. A whole pack is 520 milligrams of sodium. And then on the second and third time I filled up, I just put a full pack, 520 milligrams. I've been sipping water, sipping electrolytes, and then taking shots of Gatorade at the aid stations, a couple little PB&Js, stuff like that. So that's the update so far. I'm farther now than I've ever ran. I ran 15 miles is the most I've ran. So I'll try to get some more videos. Some of these trails are awesome, but I'm just not a video runner. So as I get to them on the second lap, I'll try to video a few more just to show how the trail is. So just saw the fam at mile 20 at the aid station. That was motivation. One thing I didn't mention earlier is I've had knee pain since like mile 3.5 when the hills started, because I did 8 miles last week up and down hills in the new Hoka Speed Goats to try them out. I only had 1 run in these. So running the hills, and I've realized it's not the uphills that injure my leg, but running the downhills. I guess where I'm reaching out with my leg, but it's like, I don't know if it's runner's knee. It's tolerable, but when I'm coming down hills, I feel it. So I guess more hill training before doing a 50K would be ideal, but I'm going from a half marathon to an ultra, hence me documenting it. And here's some running. So you hike the uphills, run the flats and the downhills, and here we go. And most of the trails like this, it's down, run, flat, run, and then dip uphill. It's a steep. Onward. Just got to mile 22 and something weird happened. My stomach growled, and it hasn't growled all day because I've been gels and stingers and waffles. But almost got splashed in a mud hole. But anyways, my stomach growled, and my wife and boys met me at mile 20. And my wife put this oatmeal pie down in my pack, and I said, don't put that in there, it'll be destroyed. Oh, but I'm so glad she did. Onward. Okay, check this out. Good thing about ultras. Would you look at that? Would you just look at it? First thing I do when I get to the top of a mountain is I look at it. Oh, beautiful. Okay, here we are. Let's see. 26.05. We are a marathon in. I waited all day to say that. But this is what I'm skipping. The marathon straight to an ultra marathon. And it may work for some people and it may not. Just because running is so individualistic as far as your stomach and how long you can be on your feet and all that. But here we go. Let's get after some of this downhill and we'll see in a bit. Trekking poles, you say? What do you mean? The Almighty has left trekking poles laying all over the place. Got the old knee taped up with blister tape because it is giving me a fit. If it wasn't for the knee, this would be pretty much a stroll, but I had to overexert myself a week before the race. But patent pending on the trekking pole, so it's mine. 28 miles in, a 5K to go. Your mom can run a 5K. Shout out to Andy Glaze. He's awesome. Ooh, through the ferns. Oh, would you look here. I want to wet my feet right at the end of the race. Let's go. Okay, we're at 30.58 and getting tired. I'm real tired, boss. I'm real tired, but not too technical, not too bad. So, if it wasn't for the bum knee, which is on me, I overtrained a week before the race. But other than that, everything's been pretty good. So maybe another mile. I think it's a little over 31. But I'm gonna have my boys run me in the last quarter mile or so. And hopefully my wife can get that on video. And we'll throw that in here. Let's finish strong.
Woo! Let's go!
Okay, come down here. Okay. I got some mud in there. Ah, dang. Yeah, we'll investigate this later.